Hi, I'm Tony, your Pop Pop's Workshop. Today I want to talk a little bit about accuracy, how accurate is necessary for woodworking, really. I just got a little double square from Taylor Tools, and like it's a benchmark, and fits very nicely in my cat's Moses apron. But in the packaging, it said it's accurate for the length of the tool to 2/1000ths of an inch. And that's crazy. But first, I want to talk about how I checked it to see just how accurate this was. And I'll bring you in on the camera here just to talk about how accurate, how I checked the accuracy. Okay, so you should be able to see this pretty well. But basically, you find something that you know has got a square, or at least a flat area here, and I put it down here. I'll just make a simple mark, and then I should be able to flip it over. And you can see that line runs the same. I tested it earlier to see. Now, if this is square on the other side of the board, it is. So that's accurate. But just a second, we'll talk about how accurate is accurate when it comes to woodworking. All right, so what do we know? We know this is more than adequate at 2/1000ths of an inch tolerance to do what I need to do in the shop, and probably always will be. Now, there are other tools that are more accurate, and maybe for my own peace of mind at some point I want to buy some of those. Nice wall of woodpecker tools might look great in my shop, and the extra tolerance might be helpful for me up here to know that I'm working with the best that I can. But I also have to try to rein that in, knowing that the tool can be much more perfect, but the material, the wood, is going to move way more than 2/1000ths of an inch between my shop and where it ends up in somebody's home, which could be in this town, another state, maybe someday another country. Wherever that is, tolerances on my square really won't matter when we think about how much that wood's going to move over time. So being balanced, recognizing that perfection in an imperfect material is never really attainable. But why do we work with wood? What is it about the wood? Isn't it the strange grain patterns, the ambrosia, the spalting, the quilting, bird's eye? Aren't those all things that we look for in wood? But technically, doesn't that make the wood imperfect? Absolutely. But it gives it character. And that's what we're really after as woodworkers. We want a product that's built square, true, and accurate, absolutely. But perfectly imperfect is probably what we're really looking for. So, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate that you do. And remember, you can do this.